This is Dr. Doom Central Banker, sir. Hope everybody's having a great day. Happy Easter. Want to give a little update on the Iran situation. I know I've been MIA, but it is what it is. Trying to figure out where I'm going to put my stuff real quick, so bear with me on that. I think that might work. Looks like it's a little far away. I guess that'll maybe. Can you hear me? Are you in the wind tunnel? Let me check on the old laptop here and see if I'm live. Hey, what's happening, everybody? Now they're telling me my account's at great risk of attack. I don't want to hear all that. Please just let me go on my channel. Goodness gracious. Still getting everything set up. Just bear with me, people of America and throughout the world. What's happening, Mr. Big? Ludwig Archangel? Ludwig Archangel? It's hard to say. Ed Case? Daniel Judah? Drew Moore, 5x5. What's happening, Jalapeno Prepper? I'm trying to grow some jalapenos again this year. I got two little sprouts out of a whole pack of seeds. I don't know what's going on. I did get them. I did get them at the Family Dollar, so hey, you get what you pay for, right? It's gonna be kind of hard to look at the. I gotta situate this stuff better. I can't see any damn thing. Maybe that'll work better. What's up, Ed Case? I think okay. I think we're good now. DJ Decibels, what's happening, my brother? Board card. Everybody hit that thumbs up if you don't mind. Like I said, probably won't be on here too much anytime soon. I'm still working at that job, and it is absolutely diabolical. It's an aluminum plant, so it's 12-hour swing shifts, and I've been there 6 months already, and I just cannot get adapted to it. It's hard, especially the night shift. I'm getting better at it, but it's just really rough, and it's hot as hell, and get burned all the time, and But anyway, that ain't what we're here for. We're here to talk about Iran, the shite hitting the fan. What's happening, Trinity Red or Blue Pill? Hi ho, Kermit the Frog here. Great to see you, young lady. Yeah, I know, Nicholas. I just, been working, man. Been working. Driving? Yeah. Well, I appreciate it, Trinity. Good to see you again. Trump ain't making life cheaper here in South Africa. Hell no, it ain't cheaper in America either, buddy. He's not doing well at all. I don't know if he even has good intentions or not, but maybe he's thinking he's doing the right thing. I don't know, but it's not. He even said there's going to be short-term pain for long-term gain, something to that effect. But people are already struggling, man. We can't afford the short-term pain. I mean, I do want the people of Iran to be free, to have democracy and be able to wear bikinis and twerk in the middle of the street if they want to. But at the end of the day, I mean, shit. I mean, is it worth destroying the whole world in the process? That's the question. Good to see you, CC. Is it really worth destroying the whole world in the process with the gas prices? And, I mean, all the countries over there in the Middle East, they're struggling too, man. They're just, all their shit's getting blown up and up stuff because we have bases in their country. Maybe we'll just do a quick rundown here in a minute. After I've been on here a few more minutes and whoever's going to show up shows up. I'm sure nobody's probably getting any notifications. Who got notification? Apparently some people did. Heather in Georgia, what's happening? Happy Easter, everybody. Augustin World, sounds like it's raining outside. I'm glad I cut the grass this morning. You got a notification? Good. Good to see you, City Man. Who else got a notification? Just let me know real quick. I'm trying to see what's going on. Got 43 people in the chat, man. You guys are the best. I ain't been on here in 100,000 years, and you still show up to listen to me run my mouth. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Gina, always a VIP. What's happening? What the hell is that? What is that blue thing? Oh, is that the moderators? They got a new thing going on now? What the hell is it? A shield or a cube? What is that thing beside the moderators? It used to be a wrench. What is it now? Does anybody know? Okay, thank you, Prince Javon. Happy Easter, Sean Avery. Yeshua lives. Unknown Comic, what's up? Good to see you, Amber Marie. Van Dryman. Van Dryman. Yeah, I enjoy, making videos, man. It's just, like I said, this new schedule I'm on, it's just diabolical. I'm actually off for a week right now. I get a week off every month. Maybe I'll just do some live streams on my week off every month. Provided they don't force me to do overtime on my week off. Said, hell's fire and brimstone. What's up, Bruce City? It takes the wrench place. Yeah, but what is it? What the hell is it, though? A cube? Or a shield? Maybe it's a shield. I still haven't figured it out. Took a family call. If you're still alive, I'll tune back in. Not, I'll watch. That's what's up, Jalapeno Prepper. Yeah, so that's the thing, guys. I'm big on prepping and everything. Let me look at the camera. It's like I got my thing set up too high. I didn't take a lot of time to set everything up, and it's on one of them ring stands or whatever, so just bear with me. I'm trying to look down here and up there at the same time, but, it's a very crucial that everybody, gets prepared. I just did some more, rearranging everything, so before, basically I have a room that's, like a spare bedroom that's got all nothing but preps. That's where I usually have my, little studio area. Where I have the backdrop and, the 50,000 of them metal racks with the cans on it and stuff. And then I have some in the garage and some in the bedroom closet. And I try to consolidate more of that so, when I need something, I'm going to know where it's at instead of having to go digging through all kinds of totes and buckets and closets and everything. So I pretty much got everything straightened out. It took me about 12 hours yesterday, probably about 12, maybe 10 hours yesterday doing that. So glad I was able to get everything straightened out. So, all my water filtration devices, like the Sawyer minis and the Life Straws and the Seychelles, all that stuff is in one little bin right now, right here beside me. I know, it's okay, the shit doesn't hit the fan. I need water filtration. I can go right in there instead of digging through the damn closet or whatever. Should have swapped a wrench for a sword. Things are getting wilder after 2020. And I say that all the time, DJ Decibels, that COVID, when that garbage ass shit happened, everything changed in the world. The prices of everything went up and just continue to go up. Just people act different. Jobs act different. Everything's changed. The inflation's going crazy, but, you might get a 50 cent or 10 cent raise every year. Say 50 cent every year. That's not keeping up with the price of everything. COVID just screwed everything up. And they did it on purpose. I mean, who knows what the end game to this World War III, probably the energy lockdowns. Because in some countries, they're already telling people, in informing their jobs they can only work like 4 days a week or whatever, or telling you not to do unnecessary travel. Get all your things in one trip instead of going to the grocery store every day, and all kinds of little things they're putting in place. Some people's already running out of gas in different countries. Heard stories about Australia and like the Philippines and Thailand, and people that don't have their own oil, I guess. Should have swapped a wrench for a sword. Yeah, I read that. She's doing good, City Man. Brielle. She's in it's not karate. It's just she's in a mixed martial arts class now. It's not jujitsu and not karate and not taekwondo. It's just kind of a mix of everything. She loves it. She said, "Who is that?" DVK86 said, "Holy shit, the world's gonna end. CB's live again." I'm doing great, man. How are you doing? Yeah, she is, City Man. She might pop in here a little later. Stacy Weinrich, good to see you. Cindy Coker, what's happening? The chat is open. Yeah, ration and fuel. I heard some reports, on the interwebs or whatever about people in southern Florida have already started having issues. And I've heard some like mom and pops gas stations having issues throughout the country. Because the big chains get priority, but if your Uncle Bob has a gas station, just he owns it, he's not gonna, be at the top of the list of the people that's able to get the fuel, I guess you would say. So it'll hit them first, and then you'll go to the damn 7-Eleven or whatever, and it'll be like, well, damn, they ain't got no gas either. I told Toots the other day when I stopped to work, I was like, I noticed about half, it was a 7-Eleven, about half the pumps had bags on them. I was like, I wonder what's up with that. Is that like how they're hiding the fact that they're low on fuel by, still having gas at the gas station, but half the damn pumps are covered up with the yellow bags or whatever. AI making life better? Yeah, I don't want really much of nothing to do with it. You said in the 70s you had to get in line, queue up, and have a book to get gas. Last time I watched your show, you were in the pantry and you had just bought a little device for detecting radioactivity. Yeah, who is that? Nicholas Jolt? Yeah, I still got that, my little radiation detector. Yeah, I got everything squared away. That's why I said, let me see. I bought some more of them big wire shelves. I got one over here so I can, have like my lights. So I can show you real quick. Just a real quick thing. It's like, I put all my lights and my water filtration and all that together. I think it's just candles, lights, water filtration, like some little heaters and stuff like that. But this way I just got it more organized so where I know everything's at. It's like this whole shelf up here is like lanterns and lights and stuff. And this is a whole box of candles and more candles. This is who was it? Nathan Panky sent me this one time back in the day. It's a nice little knife. I love this thing. It's super sharp too. See that? Ain't that nice little Damascus steel knife? But yeah, I got all my like Sawyer water filters and life straws and fucking, what is this? Another Sawyer gravity filter. This is like the bag gravity filter and just all that. And then I got some little shortwave solar radios and some more flashlights and what the hell's down there? See, look, I'm talking about now I can find, this is a whole box of goggles. During COVID, I went crazy on like the goggles and stuff and masks and everything. Just in the beginning, because none of us really knew if it was an actual pandemic or not. So I have a whole tote full of goggles, like swimming goggles and stuff to protect your eyes. It's just all prep stuff, but it's organized, and I got them in these little white tubs too, so I can find. This isn't by any means all of my stuff, but this is just, I section this stuff also. I would mainly know where my lights are, my water filtration, and like candles and stuff. And there's heaters. And what else I got? Well, that's it. Anyway, but like I said, this way I'm able to find stuff easier, because used to I'd have it in different totes and different rooms, and I actually have another one of those shelves that I haven't even used yet over here in the box still. I don't know what I'm going to put on that. Guess that means I just got to go buy. Got to go buy some more stuff to put on the other shelves. But man, like I said, man, if you ain't prepped up, do what you can. You know, if you, even if it's if you don't have to buy a 275-gallon water container, just go buy a damn life straw. You can get like two of them for 20 or 30 bucks. The shit, I don't know. They're saying the war is going to be over any day. That's not true, people. I'm here to tell you, you know, I follow this shit. I still follow it every single day. I go on Twitter and wherever else, looking at information, watching different people on YouTube. The war is not about to end with Iran. We're sending ground troops over there as we speak. Everybody knows that. Special Force, whether they say the 82nd Airborne, Navy SEALs, fucking everybody you can think of. What's about to happen? I was going to do a rehash of the whole situation, you know, from day one to where we took out Ayatollah Khomeini. See, what Trump thought was if he takes out the Khomeini, the Ayatollah, that, you know, the whole Iran was going to capitulate and it was going to make a deal with us and everything would be fine. Well, that's not what happened at all. The situation in Iran is their government structure, military structure, is compartmentalized, where they have anywhere from, I don't know, 10 to 20 different sections. Let's think of like the Hunger Games, how they had different districts. Well, Iran's like that with their military. They have different districts to where if one commander is taken out, they still have 11 other districts where they can continue to do whatever the hell they need to do. So now we're realizing, you know, the shit done hit the fan. We're not going to be able to kill all of them. We can try. We can keep bombing the shit out of them. But now it's to the point, it's like, well, what's left to bomb? They've already blown up everything they can blow up. And, you know, some of those underground missile cities are so far underground that we can't even hit them. So unless you was to use, like, big nukes, not just tactical nukes, could reach some of them. So now we're in a situation, what the hell do we do? Trump don't want to just, you know, leave and say, well, job well done, mission accomplished, because everybody would know that was a lie. We're getting pressure on every other country in the world to stop it because, you know, they're running out of fuel because the Strait of Hormuz is closed down. The United Arab Emirates, Bahrain, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Oman, all these different countries over there in the Middle East are getting bombed because we have bases in their countries. And basically, you know, shit ain't looking good. Everybody wants us to stop the war. Trump don't want to stop it. Trump wants to take over the country, install a puppet regime, and steal the oil. Just like we went and kidnapped Maduro and took Venezuela's oil. We say, oh, well, they're sending oil to you. Yeah, we're not buying the oil from them. They're giving it to us because we said, well, if you don't just give it to us, we'll kill the rest of your leadership. So they're giving us the oil. So that's what he wants to do with Iran. You got to think. Venezuela is the #1 oil producing country in the world. It's heavy crude oil, which, you know, it takes a lot to refine it, but still it's the most oil in the world. Iran is in the top 5 or 10, you know what I'm saying? So he's like, well, if we control Venezuela and Iran, then that's like China, for instance. China gets most of their oil from Iran. You know, they get some from Russia, some from Iran. They used to get some from Venezuela. I don't know if we're selling oil to China or not, but, you know, we still control the Venezuelan oil. He wants to control the Iranian oil, and that way, you know what I'm saying, that we won't have to so much worry about what, you know, China's going to take us over or whatever. What's happening is some ships are being allowed to pass through, like oil cargo ships, whatever, the Strait of Hormuz, but they're having to pay like $2 million in the Chinese yuan. Remember, the reason why the U.S. dollar has value because it's a petrodollar, but, you know, it's basically everybody has to buy their oil in U.S. dollars. Well, now Iran is charging people the Chinese yuan instead of the U.S. dollar. So, but ever since I've had this channel, I told y'all eventually what's going to happen is China's going to rule the world. It ain't going to be us anymore. So, you know, that we have to not look forward to. I don't know what what the world's going to look like in America like that, you know, but well, I guess we'll find out one day, probably in the next 10 years. So, okay, so that's my synopsis. I just wanted to run through that real quick. And from what I've heard, you know, everybody was hearing about the pilots that got shot down over Iran in a F-15 fighter jet. They have both been rescued now, from what I've heard. We don't know if that's propaganda or whatever, or we're just lying to save face, but that's what they're telling us now. So going forward, yes, we are going to invade Iran with boots on the ground. Um, they're already, like I said, they're already sending Navy SEALs and 82nd Airborne and whoever 10, 20, 50,000 Marines. They're raising the fucking conscription age up to whatever it was. Automatically enrolling people for the draft, so you ain't even got to do that. Remember, you used to have to go fill out the little card when you turn 18. Well, now they're just using people's social security, and they're like, oh, he's 18, he's 18, he's 22. Automatically enrolling you for that. So that is to bolster our troops, to get more troops, draft people in case shit gets down and dirty. But again, we are going to go boots on the ground in Iran. We're not backing down. The war's not going to be over next week. Um, and the sad part about it is we're going to get fucking slaughtered because they have, what was it, 7 million? I believe the number was 7 million troops in Iran. You know, between all the different IRGC and the what is the National Army and the besieged troops and fucking whatever else they got, little proxy forces and nationalist people that just say, "Hey, give me weapon, I kill American." Yeah, that. So we're gonna get fucking slaughtered if we try to go in there. We do not have a large military in America. You know, I mean, when we stopped letting kids get paddled and stopped letting parents whip their children's ass and stuff, it just turned our younger generation into a bunch of pussies. I'm Gen X myself, so we grew up fucking drinking motor oil and chewing on gravel. Now these kids, it's just a hot damn mess. I feel so bad for them. It ain't their fault, it's more the government than anything, putting the restrictions so much on the parenting and allowing all this fucking transnational gender fucking other stuff. Nobody's enlisting for the military because, kids are soft these days. They just sit and making OnlyFans and shit like that, or trying to, come up through crypto or whatever. But they am not trying to go and sit in the damn middle of the desert with a fucking AR or whatever it is they use over there these days and get shot at and blown the hell up. So that's why they, doing an automatic enlistment now. So they're just going to make them go over there. I guess that after enough bombs blow up around you, you're going to start shooting at shit. I do not like the way the direction this whole situation's going. Now I said, Iran is a huge country. They have millions of troops. And, it's not just about, fighting for the country. They believe this is like a religious thing, That's like they're fighting for Allah, the God, or whatever. So there's more to it, They feel like, if they feel like it's their religious obligation to fight the war, not only just to do it for their country, basically. The hell did I just do? There I go. I need to refresh this on here because my chat's messing up already. I haven't used this computer, I think, since the last time I did a live stream. So yeah, in a nutshell, that's what's going on. I don't know what the end game will be because again, the reason why we're going to send the troops over there is because we think, well, the only way that we're going to be able to find the nuclear material and shut down these underground missile cities is with troops. We're going to have to send troops to go into the tunnels and blow them up and shit. I'll tell you, it's going to be a slaughter right now, people. They're going to lie to us about they're already lying to us about how many American troops are getting killed or whatever like that, or injured, but we bit off more than what we could chew, basically. That's what I'm telling you. Now, y'all know I've been following this stuff, like the military stuff and the wars and shit, for like 8 years now. I started this longer than that, but probably like 2015 is when I started. So about 9 years now. So, and this is like almost a daily occurrence where I'm, looking up information about the different wars, and so I pretty much know what I'm talking about. Can they change their plan? Yeah, I mean, somebody could, talk some sense into Trump to not do that, but I don't think it's going to happen. Even Germany is saying that their younger male citizens can't leave the country for more than 3 months without notifying them. So that's saying, like military age men. So they're saying, hey, you're not going to be going to fucking college in America. You know, we need you here to fight this whatever war is about to happen. Yeah, absolutely, DJ Decibels. No Epstein files. Epstein. They just fired Pam Bondi's ass. She was the one supposed to be releasing all that information. The new guy that came in said there ain't nothing to see there. Basically, he's basically nobody's getting prosecuted. So we'll see. Nuclear weapon. That's where I was going next. Who said that? Michael Jolt, Nicholas Jolt. I don't know. I can't. You know, y'all know I can't see. I apologize. Nicholas Jolt. My synopsis on this situation. Yes, I believe tactical nukes will be used. They may be used. It's hard to say because once you cross that threshold, there's no going back. That means China, Russia, whoever else that has nukes are, it's free game for them to use their nukes too. So if we start fucking nuking Iran, then Russia will like, well, hell, we'll just start nuking Ukraine, and you know what I'm saying? So I don't think that's a horrible idea. But yeah, once if we put boots on the ground, listen to what I'm telling y'all. If we put boots on the ground, that fucking mission's going to fail, and then we're going to use tactical nukes. That's within, what, a 90-day time frame? Maybe 6 months? If tactical nukes get used, it's going to be a shit hit the fan scenario throughout the world. The markets are going to fucking tank to the bottom. People's going to be in the gas lines taking all their money out the ATMs. You're going to see firearms sales going sky high in ammunition. People going to be goddamn having 6 buggies at the Walmart. So, yes, I do think, Nicholas, if we put boots on the ground, it's going to fail, and we're going to use tactical nukes to blow up those underground missile cities. And again, like I said, just the small ones, some places they have over there, it won't even reach them. So we'll have to use nukes, regular, fucking, like we did Nagasaki and Hiroshima and shit. Maybe 100 kilotons. Yes, Stacy Weinrich, we are going to have fuel shortages because it's already happening in some areas. Seen different reports from some people in southern Florida saying, that a couple of gas stations or whatever. That's how it starts. It don't start just nobody has gas. It starts, a gas station here don't have gas, a gas station there. They're saying a lot of mom and pops gas stations are already not able to source gas in America. I was saying at the 7-Eleven on my way to work, they had gas, but like half the pumps were in the yellow bag, so it's already starting. Yes, we will have fuel shortages. I mean, Trump can say mission accomplished. All this shit will be over with. There may be a little lag because of all the oil that hasn't been shipped for the past month or however long this war's been going on. But, it's not going to be bad like it is if we put the boots on the ground and all that shit happens. If he don't back out within the next 2 to 3 weeks, then it's over with for us. It ain't over with, it's just going to get really rough, put it like that. Yes, I'm not sure who is that. Drew Moore, they did up the draft age. And I heard that recently, too. I think they said the 42. Was that the number, 42? But I'm pretty sure when Obama was in office, he raised that shit up to 47. Now, I can't find a way to confirm that or whatever. I haven't really looked, to be honest with you. But if he didn't raise it to 47, he was talking about it. But I'm thinking was it 42 here or 25 or... I can't remember, but they did... And it's an automatic enlistment now. You don't have to go fill out the little card at the post office. They just do it by your social security number now. Yeah, so the Chi Coms. What's up, Paul? Yeah, thanks for showing up, everybody. I appreciate it. Had to put that out there. I miss you guys so much, man. I love doing this. It's just I'm just too tired to do it anymore. The new job I got is 12-hour swing shifts, and if I ain't working, I'm sleeping. The only time I have time to do things around the house and stuff is when I'm off once a month for the 7 days. 42. Okay, thanks, Gina. Always a VIP. So it was 37. They raised it to 42. Yeah. I remember Obama was talking about raising the shit up to 47 when he was in office. Either way, I mean, I done told y'all how I feel about the situation. You know what I'm saying? I respect the people that do it, but I'm not about to go and fucking die for nobody's oil. Now, if the chai comes or something come over here, that's a whole nother story. You know what I'm saying? I'll be sitting right there with whatever munitions they give me to take their ass out. But I'm not about to go to fucking Venezuela or Iran or China or Ukraine or none of that shit to fight over some oil. I would defend the homeland, absolutely. If a foreign adversary came here to attack us. What's up, DPFX99999? Mark Rowesi? Rowesi? I can't pronounce that. What the hell does that even say? W. Rowesi. Want Americans to feed their children to the meat, feed their children to the meat grinder? Yeah, hell with that. So, like I said, I'm still prepping, guys, and the shit's about to get real. If we don't get the fuck up out of Iran within the next 3 weeks, y'all better make sure your affairs are in order. You got your preps, your shit together. Even if you just go and get you one fucking. I ordered another one. I already got about 10 of the motherfuckers. I ordered another one the other day. I'm like, hell. I don't know how bad it's going to get. I'm rearranging my preps and everything so I know where stuff's off. Because I've been doing this shit. Y'all know I've been doing this shit for like 8 or 9 years now. I see what's coming. I saw what was coming with COVID and I had everything I needed before, the toilet paper bandits started showing up in Walmart. I already had everything stocked up and I still do. Now, I'm telling you right now, if this shit don't end in the next 2 to 3 weeks, it's going to be hell on earth all over the world. It's going to start in like countries that don't source their own oil, like in Asia and places like that. Then it's going to go to Europe. Then it's going to go to Canada and Mexico and wherever else they ain't really got. Well, I think Canada has their own oil, so maybe not Canada, but any country that doesn't have oil, it's going to hit first. Have their own way to source enough to keep their country running. See, we got plenty of oil, and we got Venezuela's oil, so we'll still be all right. But the prices are still going to go. What, $8 to $10 a gallon? So if the price of oil goes up, the price of everything, it costs more to ship it. It costs, you got to pay the truck drivers more to get the shit there. The store electric bill goes higher. Everything. It's all connected. It's just going to be fucking terrible. They'll probably do rationing and stuff here. You can only buy 10 gallons a day or 10 gallons at a time, something like that. So like I said, if we send the ground troops in there, they're going to get fucking slaughtered. Then we're going to use tactical nukes, and then the whole shit show's over. Does anybody else agree with what I'm saying? A little bit, part of it. Give me your input, everybody. That's what the modern day Minuteman citizen militia is about, defending the homeland. Yeah, well, that's what I'm about. Who said that? Mel Gillen? Yeah, that's what I'm about, man. I'll defend the homeland, but I damn sure ain't about to go fight over fucking oil or rice or any other commodity. Gold, silver, they can have it all. They can keep their own shit. I don't want to try to steal it from them. So if you have non-ethanol fuel, you don't have to put fuel stabilizer. Yeah, DPFX. There was something that Trump approved for the. You know how like the gas already has like the E10 ethanol, or these things do the E15 now. A lot of people have been complaining about their gas is running out faster in their cars too. Maybe they're doing it already on the low and not telling us. I'll tell you, our government's so fucking crooked now. Anybody else have been? Yes, you agree. Agree 100%. B-61, gravity bombs. You lost weight again, looking good. Thank you, Ludwig. Yeah, man, I'm trying to keep everything. I'm getting old. Old CB's about 48 years old now, and all that extra weight is a lot to deal with. So I've actually gained some weight back though. I look within a year from like October to last October, I lost 50 pounds. I'm probably back up 10, so I went from 270 to 220. Now I'm like 230. I feel comfortable at 230. At 220, I was starting to feel a little skinny and weak and shit. I don't know. I appreciate it though. We have weapons we can't even use, and the best AI, they have reached the point of no return with technology. What's happening at LA? I didn't know that was you, Ludwig. Why the fuck did you change your name to Ludwig? Ludwig Archangel. Change it to like Ezekiel Archangel or something. You know, it sounds powerful. Ludwig. Maybe we airdrop Tesla robots. E15 will burn your damn engine. Exactly, DFX. They don't give a damn. The more ethanol it's in it, the harder it is on your engine. They're just trying to mitigate the prices of the gas, so they're going to cut the shit more. Eventually, start limiting it, and you know the price is still going to go higher. Another genius, YouTube genius intellect, hard topless guy. I know you're probably being facetious, but I'll take that as a compliment anyway. I've been doing this shit, topless guy. I know what I'm talking about. Well, I could be completely wrong, you know. I mean, hell, nobody's right all the time, but I mean, that's from the knowledge that I've attained and what I see happening and what I've seen happen in similar situations. That's what I believe is going to happen. Okay, I think if we put boots on the ground, they're going to get fucking slaughtered, and then we're going to use tactical nukes. Maduro's in jail somewhere. Last I heard, New York, DJ Decibels. I guess they got his wife in jail too. They should send her back. I mean, fuck. Seriously? Just be ready, my friends. I hope you make it. What's up, Sean? Looking at a summer of hell? Yeah. What time's the saloon open? Sugar, violet, blueberry. The damn price of land's too high, honey. I don't. We're just gonna have to take some shit over when the time comes. You know, I've been looking for years now, and it's the price just keeps going up on everything. Land, you know, you used to be able to get an acre of land here in South Carolina in my area, fucking $3,000 to $5,000 on the cheap, like out in the country. Now that same fucking shit's like $45,000. It's literally that much more, like 10, 12 times more. Everybody's moving here. It's the number one state everybody's moving to. Now I can't find no land with a bunker. I'm just gonna have to take some shit, I guess. Not from somebody, just find. You know, after shit hit the fan, it's like Mad Max anyway. So I'm gonna go find an abandoned hotel. We're gonna meet up there, and you know, everybody has their different skill sets, like our own little community, like on the fucking Walking Dead or whatever. The shit hit the fan saloon. I'm glad y'all remember that. Said Trump is the bringer of peace. Yeah, happy Easter, Blue Lantern. So some of y'all give me your input. I mean, what do you think's going to happen in Iran? Anybody? Some of y'all know what's going on. Like I said, y'all, you need to get prepped up, man. I mean, now more than ever. I mean, shit, this is as bad, if not worse, than the whole COVID situation. You couldn't even find damn hair clippers at Walmart when COVID came. Imagine the fuel shortages. You can't even go to Walmart to get the motherfucking stuff. You got to get what you can now. And if Trump tucks tail and runs, that's probably the best thing that can happen for us about right now. Maybe not the Iranian people we're trying to liberate. We're really trying to liberate their fucking oil, but hey, you got to have an excuse, right? You think they'll declare victory like they did in Gaza, even though it's still going on behind the scenes? Yeah. Anybody else have any input on the situation? Anybody else have any thoughts about what might happen in Iran? We already know what did happen and what is happening. Said Trump didn't go golfing, bad sign. I'm thinking they might have had him in the situation room or whatever. Sugar Violet, fucking. I seen somebody on here talking about he was dead and shit. I mean, he ain't going nowhere. He was probably watching them try to rescue that pilot that was down. Said they might give up the last minute. Who, us or them? Flux capacity. I don't think Iran's going to give up. They have everything to lose if they give up. Their religion, their culture, everything. Trump's cheese slid off his cracker. He's gone insane. Sounds like Trump gave Russia permission to attack NATO when he said, "Remember, NATO didn't help us." Yeah, those bastards. We shouldn't be in NATO anyway. We can defend our own self. Fuck NATO. We pay all the money anyway. Not all of it, most of it. For what? And then when we get in a situation and need their help, they don't help us? Shit. I'd get the hell out of NATO. But that would, if we do that, obviously, it's going to decrease our situational, how would I even say that? We're not going to be able to have all our bases in damn NATO countries if we leave NATO, so we won't be right on Russia's border or right on Iran's border or whoever. Like our bases in the UK and fucking Turkey and places like that, they'll probably kick us out. Last time he wanted to use 40 bombs on them. False flag energy lockdown. Yeah, something like that, Lucid Farms. That's what I'm thinking. Everyone was trained with COVID. They'll probably officially declare World War III and have a financial collapse in the beast system. All the above. Mexico's already saying that they're going to fucking, what was it, for toll booths and one other thing that you can only gas stations. You can only use digital, like credit cards or debit cards. No cash at gas stations and whatever the hell else I just said. Head for the hills, Bobby. What's up, DK? Good to see you, brother. Yeah. Like I said, Mexico's that's how they start the shit. They can't just do like that, and then all of a sudden you can't spend cash no more. I mean, what about Granny that's got fucking 30 grand stuffed under her mattress? She's got to be able to change that shit in. They're going to slowly do it. First it'll be the gas stations and whatever else it was I said. Then it'll be the gas stations and the grocery store. Then it'll be the gas stations and the grocery store and then fucking restaurants. And eventually they'll phase it out altogether. They're just going to ease you into it. Said you agree you hate Europe. I don't necessarily hate Europe. I know some nice people in Europe. Their governments fucking suck. That Keir Starmer, what a cuck he is. Good Lord. They putting motherfuckers in jail over there for just saying shit online, like, saying kids shouldn't be gay or something. Your ass goes to jail over there. That's fucking crazy. Them damn Brits better get some pitchforks and torches or they're going to be fucking like North Korea before long. Shit all over your allies. You no longer have them. Jimmy Myers. Well, yeah, that's true, too. We have shit all over all the other countries Trump has, not us. We ain't got no control over this shit. If I was president, I'd fucking fix everything in the world. My first thing I would do if I was president is I'd fucking nuke China. They got to go. If we want to continue to, live the American dream, or, well, it's not happening anymore, but we want to continue to live the way we're living now, we're not going to be able to do that with China doing what they're doing. Ain't going to happen. Fucking China's going to have the world reserve currency in the next 5 years, if you ask me. I don't know what it's going to look like in America in 5 years. Fuck. They might have a damn Red Dawn scenario, invade our, take our ass over. Hearing that stupid drill baby drill bullshit for 30 years, just tell stupid people what they want to hear, get ready for extremely high gas prices. I agree about the gas prices. Who said that? I'm trying to keep up on the comments, guys. It's just get get food, yeah. Hang that stupid drill, tell stupid people what they want to hear. Yep. Life was better when we still had zombie deer and lab monkeys running about. I know, DJ Decibels. Fuck. Ever since COVID, everything's going to shit, and this is the worst thing ever. This is gonna be even worse than COVID. We don't get the hell up out of there. Said, did Trump secretly convert to a law with his post? What did he say, Flux Capacitor? If I was president, I'd leave NATO and for a NATO like. Yeah, but I mean, the thing is true. Somebody else mentioned, Trump's shitting on everybody. He said, oh, he wants it to be fair, but I mean, goddamn, he's shitting on Canada and Mexico and like all the people that border us and shit. So what's to stop them from allowing China and Russia and who the fuck ever else to bring nukes there or whatever? Come on now. I mean, it's been like that forever. That talking about that they charge us more tariffs than we charge them hasn't been hurting us before. Now all of a sudden, oh, it's got to be fair and the hell with Canada and the hell with, hey, we need them fucking avocados and maple syrup. Yeah, but you can't. He's pissing everybody off. Like Saudi Arabia, they've been agreeing to invest to buy all these F-35s, and they're actually building another one of my companies that I work for in America, with America. It's like a 50-50 or 60-40 in like Oklahoma or Arkansas or somewhere. And he's shitting on them. He was talking shit about my what's the name? Mohammed bin Salman, the prince or whatever the fuck he is over there. I'm like, why would you do that, man? That's like one of our number one allies, and that's like part of the whole petrodollar deal. And he's talking shit about the man. I don't know what the fuck kind of shit Trump's on lately. It's almost like he's trying to isolate us from the rest of the world. Maybe he's just like wants us to be self-sufficient or whatever and just America deal with America and fuck everybody else in the world. That's the only logical explanation I can come up with as to why he's doing the shit he's doing with the fucking tariffs and the wars and the threatening all the NATO members and everything else. Yeah, I absolutely 100% agree that they should help us in this situation. But, you can't, how do I say this? You can't invoke Article 5 when we're the ones that attacked Iran first. Iran didn't attack us. They wasn't lobbing fucking missiles to America. We blew their shit up. So that under the clauses of Article 5, that doesn't fly there. That's only if we're attacked. Now, should they decide to help us because that's the right thing to do morally, that's another situation. But the fact that they said no, I would have said to hell with them too. We don't need them. They need us. Yeah, what was it, Flux Capacitor? He said to open the Strait of Hormuz or face hell on earth and peace, praise be to Allah. What the hell? Johnny Bandit. Country has become far bloated, arrogant, and don't know their own history. Have to be self-sufficient before you try to implement that. And that's the thing exactly. I'm glad you said that, Stacey Weinrich, because we are not self-sufficient. We need, all these other countries for whatever, rare earth minerals and fucking computer chips and everything in between. So before you go shitting on everybody else, you need to start manufacturing all that stuff here again. And you can't just up and boom, you got a fucking, what is it, the computer chip company. It ain't that easy. From what I hear, you got to be like trained for, like a college courses to be able to do that shit. Like the people in Taiwan, the NVIDIA people or whatever, they're like fucking, from what I've heard, I don't know. I've never dealt with any kind of shit like that, but it's not just something you say, hey, Bob, go over there and make some computer chips. that make the new USSR great again, comrade. Country wasn't self-sufficient in 75. It never will be. It's just a punchline for a politician. Yeah, I would say we weren't as reliant on other countries, a few decades ago. We had a lot more manufacturing and fucking a big part of that was what was that, the free trade deal Bill Clinton made back in the 90s with the whole NAFTA deal and shit like that, offsourcing our fucking manufacturing to China and India and fucking Uzbekistan, wherever all it went. 'Cause we used to make a lot of shit here, now we don't do so much. We're just a consumer nation. We just buy shit from other people, let them make it. Hell, it's getting to the point now where the companies in America, they're hiring people in other countries to pay them less money. So it's like, where the fuck are we going to work at? Like especially like in the IT sector and shit like that. It's like, why pay an American $120,000 a year to do that when we can pay fucking Kinji in Pakistan fucking $60,000? All the companies are doing that. You know what I'm saying? If you call basically customer service for any company, you're not talking to somebody in America. You're talking to somebody in fucking India or somewhere. Half the time you can't even understand what the hell they're saying. Am I still alive? I haven't seen no. Somebody comment. Let me make sure nothing's malfunctioning. Even our aerospace manufacturers buy their parts from China. Exactly, Stacy. I mean, who's to say China? Fuck it. And I didn't say who's to say China's not. China's putting all kinds of little backdoor things in there and shit. Like how Israel did with the pagers for Hezbollah or whatever. They might have explosives in our shit, in the chips or whatever. I mean, hell. All the F-35s probably have China fucking technology in them, Chinese chips in them. They can just hit the little kill switch and the shit will just fall out of the sky. What's up, Sean? Yeah, we're screwed, you know what I'm saying? We should not have put ourselves in that position. If anything, we should have increased, the manufacturing in America. Not did less. And Trump's talking about he's trying to do that, but he doesn't have time to do it in fucking 3 years. That ain't going to be enough time. He could get something rolling, but 9 times out of 10, the next election, the Democrats are going to win anyway, and everything that he tried to do that would have been beneficial for you, they're going to get rid of that shit, and then they're going to fucking open the borders back up, and yep. Said if you didn't have kids, the world could go to shit for all you care. Yeah, I know, and that's one of the big things, man. It's like, if it was just me, I could, I wouldn't be as worried about the shit hitting the fan, you know what I'm saying? I can, provide for myself, protect myself. I can provide for my family and protect them too, but who the hell wants to see your child going through that kind of stuff? Even just the fear of knowing what's going on, in a shit hit the fan scenario. You got to the point people don't know Richard Nixon went to China. I didn't say nothing about fucking... Huh? Hey, buddy! You want to come and say hi to me?
Are you in the control room?
Yeah, just for a second. I ain't gonna keep... Do you want to come and see me? My grandson's here, everybody.
One of them.
One of them. Come here. Come and give me a hug. You not gonna give me a hug today? Hi. How are you doing? He probably don't like my glasses. Oh. You want to say hi to the camera? You're not getting my hat. Take it. Go ahead. Pull it off.
You gotta get it on your ponytail.
Yeah. Look. Want to say hi? Look, Jackson. Oh, there's a big boy. Look,
Understatement.
see?
I'll be right back for him.
Up here. See? Hi. You say hi. Let me see if I can. There we are. See? Who is that? You ready to go back in there? Oh, goodness. Ugh. Toots! He's gone mad. Ugh.
Yeah, at least check. Yeah, probably. You ready? Oh, you
Yeah,
better
come
kick
on,
your
he's taking
doggone
the
thing
computer
off.
off.
Come on. Come on, big guy. Like the other hand now. Let's go inside.
Yeah, he was ready to just kick the computer, trying to kick the computer off the thing, my laptop. Yeah, I had to damn get that guy out of here. He's fucking causing too much of a disturbance. That Jimmy Myers guy, I don't know what the hell his problem is. He pissed in his Cheerios. So what's been going on, DJ Decibels? How's everything? How's life in the South Africa going? Yeah, I know he's huge. All right, good to see you, William Gilbert, 88. That's what's up. I come on here every now and then, once in a blue moon. Maybe I'll do it a little more. Again, I just have so much going on right now. I can't do a whole lot everyday type videos. Or I think the last time I was on here was what, 2 months ago. So again, what I'm saying is, if we're okay, we're in the process of preparing to put boots on the ground in Iran. If we do, they're going to get fucking slaughtered. After that happens, we're going to use tactical nukes on Iran. That's it. That's as easy I can put it. You can imagine what the world's going to be like when all that happens. I said people's going to be damn. The markets are going to crash. People's going to be fucking going to the store getting buggies full of food and shit and buying everything out of the store. People's going to be getting all the money they can out of the bank, all the cash. It's not going to be good. So hopefully Trump comes to his senses and does not send our troops in there to get slaughtered. Now, we have the most capable forces and troops on the planet, in my humble opinion. But at the same time, if you say he sends 50,000 troops in there, they're saying it's only going to be 10 or 15. Let's just give them 50 against 7 million troops that the Iranians have. I mean, come on now. Yeah, we're more highly trained and more skilled and got better weapons, yada, yada, yada. But at the same time, when you're outnumbered fucking 1,000 to 1, you don't have a chance. I still have the Space Rock DJ Decibels. It's in the Doom room. Right, my other room, I usually do the live streaming, or used to. I never did get it tested to find out if it's actually a space rock. Maybe one of these days, right? Good to see you again too, Humpty. Yeah, to make a long story short, if you need to get some water filtration, you need to get some kind of food. Even if it's just a whole old cliche beans and rice, dried beans and dried rice, whatever you can afford, man. I mean, the noodles ain't even fucking cheap no more. Ramen noodles, I was gonna say buy a big ass box of them. Hell, they're probably $20 for a pack now for the big box. I remember at BJ's, I used to get the 48 pack of chicken flavored ramen noodles for $8.99. During COVID, it went to $16.99. No, it went to $13.99. It's probably $19.99 now. I don't even go there no more. New here, been listening for years. That's what's up, DNell702. After prepping since 2001, y'all seriously might want to prepare your families. Hey, what's happening, huh? Good to see you, Jack. budge. I'm doing all right, man. Just trying to tell everybody you got to get prepared because shit's about to get real over there in Iran. We put them boots on the ground over there. It's not going to be good at all. I just got done rearranging a bunch of my preps and stuff, you know, to where everything of like that's the same is in one place as opposed to, you know, having a water filter in this tote and fucking one in the closet. And now I got everything together, so if I need something, I can go right to where it's at and find it. Thunder. Keep hearing Iran hasn't even started using their new weapons, still using old supplies first. Yeah, mostly, William. That's what I've heard too. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know. Hell, our government probably doesn't even know exactly what they still have. That's one thing I haven't mentioned yet. Okay, so if you guys are watching other prepper type videos on YouTube, then you know that several of our aircraft were shot down over the last couple of days or whatever. I mean, it hasn't hardly happened much at all up until now. And what has happened from what I've heard is Russia sent Iran a few of those S-500 missile systems. That's one of their newest ones. I think they even got an S-600 now. But anyway, the S-500, the S-300s were probably one of the best missile defense systems there are. Now they gave Iran some S-500s, and that's why they've been able to shoot so many of our planes down recently. I mean, it was like an A-10 Warthog, a fucking F-15. They said both the pilots were rescued from the F-15. Two transport planes. I can't remember what they were. A couple of helicopters. Yeah, so that's part of what's going on with that. They have the Russian S-500s, from what I've heard. I don't know if that's factual. I'm not in Iran. Life is super. Moved to a farm on top of a mountain. Awesome. Going 100% solar. Veggies and livestock. Screw the economy. Everywhere you look, it's doomed. Yeah, good to hear that. You ordered more from 4 Patriots? Yeah, my sister-in-law just spent like $700 on some food storage. I'm glad to hear that, you know. You know, family members, extended family members, you know, prepping and stuff. Because like I said, at the end of the day, it doesn't have to be, you know, the World War III or the apocalypse or a pandemic. It could be a natural disaster like, you know, a fucking tornado or anything, you know what I'm saying, that could be like a grid down situation, a cyber attack. There's so many different things that can cause you to need to have shit at your house already as opposed to being able to go to Walmart and get it or a grocery store. C-130, yeah. What was it, like 2 C-130s got shot down, Sean? We lost 5 aircraft on pilot rescue mission alone. Gotcha. And that's what I was hearing, that it was because the Russians gave the Iranians 2, it might have been like 2 S-500 missile defense systems. That's among the best in the world. Trump threats and put forward conditions regarding the Strait of Hormuz. Iran responded to it, yeah. So thankfully the pilots of the F-15 were rescued. That's what our government's telling us anyway. Maybe it's true. Hopefully it is. But, you know, like I said, at the end of the day, everybody needs to get your shit together. You know, get you some water filtration, some food storage, whether it's long-term food storage or just next time you go out, go buy a bag of fucking 1 pound bag of rice and a pound of beans from the Dollar Tree. You know, anything. Anything you can get. It ain't got to be nothing fancy. Said y'all know it's the end of days when CB says I told you so. Well, I'm going to be saying that here in about a month max. Give it 1 month from the time When you hear the words "boots are on the ground" or the statement "boots are on the ground in Iran," give it a month from then, and then we'll be in that shit hit the fan shit. Or then we're going to use tactical nukes. The markets are going to tank. Everybody's going to start fucking panicking, going to the stores, buying everything off the shelves, taking all the money out the damn bank, buying all the gas at the gas station, just like it when COVID came. So I'm telling you ahead of time that that's what's coming. Hopefully Trump will come to his senses and not send our troops into Iran because it's not going to go well. Said hoard toilet paper. I already got it. DJ Decibels. Pickle some eggs. Yeah, whatever it takes. No one seems to want to stop it either. Debbie Montoya. Prepare yourself spiritually. Blessings to all. Yeah, absolutely. Physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially. You know, everything. Because it ain't just the fact of you having beans and rice. You got to be mentally prepared for this shit too when it pops off. Can't panic like a little bitch, like an angry prepper would say, and ball up in the corner and start crying. You got to have some guts about yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's going to be a bad situation, but you got to be able to deal with it mentally as well. Say, okay, let me, you know, tighten my boots up and go get what I need to get. And, you know, if you have firearms, get them motherfuckers loaded up and in a place where you can get to them fast and, you know, all that kind of stuff too. And if you ain't got firearms, get some fucking machetes or something. Hell, I got fucking swords right behind me right here. I mean, do I plan on using a damn sword? No, but I have one if I need it, you know. Somebody's a run up in this garage right now, I could run their ass through if I wanted to. I'm just saying, I mean, you know, it's good to be prepared. Tried to get toilet paper yesterday and it's $30 for 18 packs. So much for stocking up. Yeah, that's true, Stacy Weinrich. I don't understand it. I mean, when you go to the where the fuck did that thing go? When you go to the store like Walmart or whatever, it's fucking. Yeah, make sure I get that over here. It's like $40 for a damn thing of laundry detergent. I thought it was tits. I said, when the fuck did laundry detergent get to be $40? That's crazy.
You asked him, what are you doing?
Huh?
What are you doing? Why you look so busted?
I just put that sword back up.
You asked for the rain. Do you hear the rain?
Yeah, I hear the rain.
Okay. You look so busted.
What the hell? I got a big delay on my on the computer, on the laptop. I'm about to come in there. I know the family's here. Is everybody here?
Except for Harvey's dad. What's going on?
Yeah, all the family's here. People, my local family. Uncle Budgie's on here again.
What is it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say hi.
Okay. Pitt said hi, Uncle Budgie.
Well, hi to everybody.
Hi to everybody, or everybody. Say those lads in Iran obtain 7 women in heaven if they die. Do not go boots if you get less women. Yeah. And that's the thing, like I was telling you, it's like a religious obligation for them to fight for what they got going on. Those motherfuckers do not care. I'm telling you, it's going to go bad for us. Yeah. All right, bud. I suppose I need to get off here and go see my other family. I mean, glad I got to chat with my Doom family, but the other family's here for Easter, so need to go, you know, spend some time with them. Really enjoyed spending time with you guys today. Maybe I'll do another live stream. I go back to work, I think, Friday. Yeah, Friday, so maybe I'll do another live stream before then. 12's a lot, work 5, 10's when I'm off, I just sit around because I'm tired. That's how I am, Blue Lantern. It's like, you know, I'm a 12-hour swing shift, so I work like 3 days, off 2 days, work 4 nights, off 2 days, work 3 nights, off 1 day, work 3 days, off 7 days. Something to that effect. No, 4 days, then off 7 days. That's a lot, especially going days to nights every, like even in the same week like that. But the money's good, so I'm going to do it for as long as I can, you know. Yeah, no problem, Stacy. Thank you for showing up. Thanks to all you guys. I appreciate it. All right, happy Easter, everybody. Much love, prayers, and blessings. Don't forget to go get some shit. Bye.